Workshop I did with another middle school group, and one of the kids suggested we write about pet peeves, and I said, all right, let's write about pet peeves, but let's make it fun and make it something else. So this is what came up. It's called a pet peeve because it's supposed to be sort of fuzzy and cute. Like maybe you could take it for a walk or buy it a little furry toy mouse and put it in its stocking for Christmas. A pet peeve is supposed to be your favorite annoyance, sort of like a teacher's pet. Pet peeves are supposed to be harmless as exotic fish swimming in a bowl, so pretty that they subliminally hypnotize you into forgetting to feed them for 3 months, and they die, and you end up having to flush them down the toilet just because they were so damned beautiful. But you can't take pet peeves to the dog park anymore, people. Lately it seems that pet peeves are on steroids or on some very serious illicit drugs. The New York Times ran a story just yesterday about a woman who killed her husband for leaving wet towels on the bathroom floor. In Chicago last week, a man nearly beat his girlfriend to death because she chewed her gum like that, in handcuffs, on the news. He screamed into the camera, "That really gets my goat," because when she does that, she looks like a freaking goat. Well, at least she doesn't start getting dressed 5 minutes before you're supposed to leave the house, mister. At least she doesn't eat all the food on her plate in 5 minutes flat and then start eating all the food on your plate, thus being the primary reason you haven't gained any weight in over 3 years. At least she doesn't try to tag team talk when you're trying to have a private conversation on the telephone. Honey, can you tell her? Honey, will you tell her? You know what I can tell her, baby? I can tell her to call you when she wants to talk to you. How's that? It's getting bad. I mean, what kind of a pet can that peeve be if you can't control that damn animal? On the west side of San Antonio, a pet peeve recently broke loose from its chain, invaded a neighbor's backyard, murdered 18 chickens, and then ate them. But maybe those chickens had it coming. Maybe they used to drink directly out of the milk carton. Maybe they used to slurp their drinks. Maybe they double dipped their chips at a party right there in front of everybody. Maybe they used the last of the ice cubes and didn't refill the tray. Maybe some of the roosters used to leave the toilet seat up at night. Maybe they always left the lights on when they left the room, like you own the entire freaking electric company. Maybe they hogged the blankets at night. Maybe they wore so much damn cologne that you had to purchase a gas mask just to continue being their friend. It's bad, I tell you. Pet peeves are being crossbred and specially trained for violence. And thus, the only resolution I made this year: when pet peeves attack, it is time to call the pound and put them to sleep. They're peeing on all the furniture and messing up the apartment anyway. Or maybe I'll put them up for adoption, but only to good families with big backyards so they can run around. Or maybe I'll just open up all the cages and set all my pet peeves loose. I'll teach them not to bite, and maybe even open up the world's first pet peeve petting zoo. Bring the kids. Pictures are only $1.
Yeah.